Sports Fest, Rick Horrow, inside the $1.3 trillion business of sports. And you're on the record. Busy week on and off the courts, the ice, the field, and the boardroom. Very significant issues. So let's get right into it. On the record, opening drive 1 through 5. Number 1, Disney and Google finish their deal, much to the delight of those industry users and also everybody that understands the fragile cable distribution bundling relationship. The cutoff, which started October 30th, affected more than 10 million YouTube customers no longer had access to Disney. I understand. How are you going to get ESPN? Well, you wait until the deal gets resolved, and it does on November 14, and YouTube gets access to the entire Disney platform for 2026. Terms not disclosed, but it seems like the $10 a day or a subscription monthly basis increase may be exactly the kind of number that they use to get this deal done. Unfortunately, which is a signal of every kind of labor negotiation, waited till the last minute and even more. And now it looks like that issue is resolved for the foreseeable future. That's number 1. Number 2, Fan Prix launches a Vegas mega event in concert with the Formula One before Thanksgiving. Nationwide tryouts for Dream to Drive. Roman Grosjean has his pit and garage area dedicated to a major interactive platform. And between the public sector and a joint venture with Circle as part of the Third Man partnership. Remember, Circle is the creator of the highly successful CCon series that I've been involved in yearly in Las Vegas. This is now into another series of major events. It's going to be big in Vegas, even bigger on an annual basis. That's number 2. Number 3, Curry and Under Armour, no more. Final release of a Curry shoe, Curry 13. But at the end of this year, no more joint venture between Under Armour and Steph Curry. He wants to go his own way, and Under Armour says they're going to continue in the retail and footwear brand, but they generated about $130 million annually for this deal. The end of the day, the revenue for Under Armour exceeded $5 billion, so no bake sale for them. But the obvious answer is executive turnover, industry reduction, as well as the idea of paying celebrities significant equity may have caught up to Under Armour. We'll have to see what happens as it all shakes out. That's number 3. Number 4, Congress and the Senate Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation sent a formal letter to Major League Baseball and Rob Manfred saying, we've got a new integrity crisis in professional sports. Ted Cruz, Maria Cantwell both said there is major wrongdoing here, and it, quote, markedly more serious than previous cases. They've got to look at existing wagering safeguards, prop bets, and a whole host of other issues. The results of the internal investigation, they need to have hearings potentially. They're going to do some scheduling before December 5. Maybe reduction of prop bets solves the problem, or maybe it just opens the Pandora's box. That's number 4. Finally, number 5, television audience in college sports continues to skyrocket. It first starts with a blockbuster Labor Day weekend, September, 10.5% increase compared to last year. Clearly, Ohio State-Texas matchup, one of the biggies, and it continues to get even bigger. The weekly gains tapered off the next month after the early made-for-TV games evolve into the conference schedule. But at the end of the day, about 2% increase still last month. And the top 5 programs watched, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, Texas, and LSU. And clearly, with the Bowl Championship Series selection and the Heisman and the Bowls and the college football playoff, it is only going up. Well, that's the top opening drive issues. Next, what to look for, 5 to watch over the next couple of weeks. Number 1, NHL games in Sweden and Stockholm mark a major strategic increase in NHL international expansion Penguins win 4-0 over the Predators the first game, but Stockholm's Avicii Arena. But at the end of the day, this is one of those situations where the NHL continues to commit for the future, opening an office in Zurich, looking at winter outdoor series games in Stockholm's Strawberry Arena or London's Wembley Stadium. Scandinavia and the UK reflects a major increase in strategic opportunities in European Scandinavian cities on behalf of the NHL with a major growth spurt. We'll continue to see how that all shakes out. Number 7, Georgia Sports Institute, actually the Sports Innovation Coalition, has a major conference in Atlanta, Emerging Tech, in a statewide summit focusing on all aspects of technology. Georgia Tech, CCON is part of the event. Remember, CCON puts on that major event in July every year, and certainly going into regional opportunities here. CCON with Georgia Tech looking at AI-enhanced coaching, injury prevention, venue technology, training, fitness, young companies, incubating, a whole host of significant opportunities in Atlanta. I was honored enough to co-host part of it, and at the end of the day, it was a major success and will continue to be. Watch that as they deploy. Again, as far as CCON is concerned, on a regional basis, and that's number 2. Number 3, FIFA. They signed DoorDash as a middle-level sponsor. The top global partners pay $150 to $200 million for the multi-year cycle. DoorDash's number, probably a little less, but they already have their hands full. They have multiple sports packages, MLS and NWSL, Angel City FC, Mexican national team, leverages its brand visibility ahead of the World Cup and will continue to do so. FIFA, along those lines, has a $1.8 billion marketing revenue projection for the 2026 hit. Sponsorship, part of the broader monetization strategy. Obviously, FIFA can be an order taker as far as commercial rights, but how they relate to what happens in the U.S. becomes a major deal for the next year and the World Cup rights, because when you think about it, it's not just U.S., it's Mexico as well, and also Canada as they look forward to another deal over time. This becomes huge and will continue to be. So that's number 3. Number 4, when you think of some of the other issues that are happening, look at the ATP and their media strategy. They signed an innovation partnership with Sony, reaching a new multi-year deal to enhance broadcast production and digital fan experience across the ATP Tour. Sony technologies like Hawkeye tracking, beyond sports virtual broadcast tools, the advanced data-driven performance systems create more immersive match coverage. The agreement debuts expanded use of Sony solutions as part of their 2025 long-term development process. That's number 9. And then number 10, they talked about future opportunities for Formula One. Team valuations soar past $34 billion, led by Ferrari and Mercedes, representing a dramatic surge in commercial wealth. The heritage payments, strong global sponsorship portfolio, Mid-East opportunities, and Mercedes-Benz as well as Ferrari have led the deal, including the Haas Formula One team, the smallest team out there, valued at a remarkable $1.68 billion. We head into the Formula One in Vegas, the other U.S. opportunities, and all over the globe. Formula One is clearly the place to be. Well, that's what you're looking at as far as the next couple of weeks for the 5 to watch. Sports professor Rick Horrow, inside the $1.3 trillion business of sports. Speak with you soon.